God bless you all. Welcome to Gems Talk. I have not posted on this channel in a while, and this video was definitely not planned. Um, I just needed to organize my time a little bit better so I'll be able to manage posting and all that comes along with keeping up with the channel. I do plan on being more consistent, so I hope that you guys stick around to be a part of the growing community. Now, tonight definitely was not planned. I do live in New York and it's pretty late. I believe it's after midnight at this point, but I did feel a pull to get on here and make a quick video to encourage someone not to give up. Not to give up. If you are a Christian, you know that there are times where in the walk, in the faith, that it gets a little difficult. It gets a little trying. And that's one of the things I want to talk about eventually on this channel, is just to create more Bible-based content around just the walk, about this faith, about our process and journey as believers. Now, to get back to the point of why I'm making this video tonight, I know someone is going to come across this video at a time when they need it. And I just want you to know that God did not make any mistake about you, that He loves you with an everlasting love. I'm not sure if you are saved, if you are a believer, if you are thinking about giving your life to the Lord. But the Bible did say that if you believe in your heart and you confess with your mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord, that you are saved. And you'd be like, well, Nikki, saved from what? Well, saved from the penalty of sin, which is death. And yes, we all will expire one day, but where will you spend eternity? Okay, that's a huge question. And the way things are looking these days, we want to be sure that we want to be sure about God. We want to be sure about who He is and who we are while we're here. And I just want to tell you that Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. And you're here for a purpose. You're here for a reason. And He has not made a mistake. Every single thing your heart desire, that God understands. And sometimes the thing is, we get very impatient with God, which is unfair, because God has waited on us for so long to get to this point in Him. And sometimes we just are so impatient with the Lord. But I want to tell you tonight that there's nothing to go back to. There's nothing to go back to. And where you are is all a part of God's plan for you to, sometimes when I say God's plan for you to be in a hard spot, for you to have doubts and questions and concerns and feel like your back is against the wall, how can that be God's plan, you might ask? Well, the reason why sometimes that's a part of God's plan is because your weakness is His strength is made perfect in weakness. And sometimes for us to realize how strong God is and how serious He is about His children, we have to get to a very vulnerable place. And because we get vulnerable and we get into this hard, uncomfortable spot in our walk, it doesn't mean that it's time for us to quit. It doesn't mean that God walked away from us. It doesn't mean that He's not here, because the Bible let us know that He will never leave us and He will never forsake us. So He's always here for us. And I understand how discouraging times can get. Because why I understand that? Because I've been saved for a while. I've been saved for over 10 years, maybe 14 years at this point. I'm not really keeping count. I'm just happy that God chose me and I'm here. And I know, and I'm gonna be very real and honest, I understand that sometimes it gets hard. But if you come across this video and you're not sure what to do, and you're having a hard day, a hard moment, a hard night, you're going through a hard time, I want you to believe in your heart that God hears you. I want you to kneel in his presence. And I want you, even if you don't have words to utter, I want you to cry out to your Father, because every single prayer, every single tear, everything that is going on in your heart, in your mind, he understands. He understands. You don't have to call anybody tonight. Call on Jesus. You don't have to pick up the phone and text the wrong person. Call on Jesus. Call on Jesus. Sometimes that's all we need to feel better, is to call on our Father, and he will make it all right. God bless you, and hope you tune in for the next video. All right.